What if I told you that a sunflower, a hurricane, a galaxy, and the music you love are all built from the exact same number? Not approximately the same, not roughly the same, the exact same number. And that number is 1.618. Once you see the number, you will never look at the world the same way again. Mathematicians call it phi, written as the Greek letter phi. And here is the wild part. It is not a number humans invented. We discovered it, hidden inside shades, plants, and the fabric of existence. Here is how simple it is to understand. Take any line, divide it into two parts. If the ratio of the long part to the short part equals the ratio of the whole line to the long part, you have found phi. You have found 1.618. Mathematicians call this the golden ratio. Renaissance artists painted with it. Nature grows with it literally without even trying. And that is the part that should terrify you, because nature has no calculator, no architect, no plan, and yet it keeps choosing 1.618 over and over and over again. Let's start with something you have walked past in your whole life, a sunflower. Look at the center of a sunflower. I mean, really look. Count the spirals going clockwise, then count counterclockwise. You'll get two numbers, almost always, 34 and 55. 34 and 55, divide them. 55 divided by 34 equals 1.617. That's phi, to 3 decimal places. This is called phyllotaxis, the mathematical spiral arrangement of seeds, petals, and leaves in plants. And it is not a coincidence, it's evolution's solution to a geometry problem. Well, how do you pack the maximum number of seeds into a circle? Answer: use phi. Nature figured this out 50 million years ago. Look at a pine cone, a pineapple, Romanesco broccoli, which looks like a fractal because it is a fractal, one of the most mathematically perfect vegetables on earth. Count the spirals on any of them. You'll find Fibonacci numbers. You'll find phi. Plants are not doing this on purpose. There's no brain, no intent, just pure mathematics, expressing itself through chlorophyll. Now, leave Earth for a second. Look at spiral galaxies, not just the Milky Way. Virtually every spiral galaxy in the observable universe follows a logarithmic spiral, a specific type of spiral where the growth rate stays constant. And that growth rate, you already know what it is. Hurricanes form logarithmic spirals. Water going down a drain forms a logarithmic spiral. The arms of our galaxy, 100,000 light years wide, curl in the same pattern as the seed arrangement in your grocery store. The Nautilus shell is the classic example, and yes, the exact match between a nautilus and phi is slightly overstated in popular science, but the family of spirals it belongs to, logarithmic spirals, is the mathematical signature of efficient growth in nature, from quantum particle paths to the arms of galaxies. I am not going to lie to you. Some of the phi is everywhere claims online are exaggerated, but here is what's absolutely true. The mathematical structures that produce the golden ratio show up at every scale of the observable universe. That is not mythology. That is peer-reviewed fact, published in Nature journal, verified by astrophysicists. Now let's talk about something that you feel in your body but never understood in your brain: music. The Western musical scale is built on ratios. An octave is a 2:1 frequency ratio. A perfect fifth, that powerful resonant interval, is 3:2. These ratios that sound good to human ears, they are all simple whole number ratios, and the closer those ratios approach phi, the more emotionally powerful they become. This is called harmonic resonance. When frequencies are related by phi, the overtones align in a way the human nervous system responds to on a cellular level. Some neuroscientists believe our brains are literally tuned to detect the golden ratio patterns as a survival mechanism for identifying healthy, mathematically stable structures in nature. Your favorite songs probably do this too. You have been feeling phi your whole life and calling it good music. Leonardo da Vinci did not just paint beautiful things, he measured them, and what he found in the human body became the foundation of his Vitruvian Man. Your total height divided by the distance from your navel to the floor, your arm span compared to your height, the ratio of your hand to your forearm, the spacing of your facial features all approach 1.618. Not perfectly, we are biological, not machines of course, but statistically faces and bodies rated as most beautiful by humans across all cultures converge toward phi proportions. Phi appears in aesthetic preference across cultures because it's a signal of biological health and symmetry. We are hardwired to see it as beautiful. This is not mysticism, it's evolutionary psychology expressed through geometry. This is why plants grow in Fibonacci numbers. Not because they know about phi, but because Fibonacci growth is the natural result of adding the most recent two states together. And that process, when sustained, converges on pi. Life is literally counting its way toward the golden ratio. So here's where we land. The universe does not have rules in the way we talk about rules. There's no cosmic instruction manual, no law that says all plants shall grow in Fibonacci spirals, and yet the universe has a preference. When matter wants to grow efficiently, it reaches for 1.618. When sound wants to resonate beautifully, it reaches for 1.618. When space curves under gravity, it curves logarithmically. When life wants to pack maximum seeds, maximum efficiency, maximum survival into minimum space, it chooses phi. Is it mathematics? Is it just what happens when physics optimizes for efficiency? I don't know. No one does. But I think the most honest thing you can say about the golden ratio is this: it is the fingerprint of optimization, wherever things are working as perfectly as they possibly can. You will find 1.618 nearby, and maybe that's enough to sit with. Before this video, you walked past sunflowers and galaxies and music and beautiful faces and you felt something but could not name it. Now you have a name, phi 1.618, the golden ratio. Next time you hear a chord that gives you chills, that's harmonic resonance. Next time you look at a flower, that's philotexis. Next time you see a galaxy photo that makes you feel small and amazed, that's a logarithmic spiral doing what it has done for 13 billion years. Go outside today, find something natural, count its spirals. I promise you, you'll find a Fibonacci number, and just beneath it, closer than you think, you will find 1.618. That's all for today. If your mind is slightly broken right now, good. That means it's working like it should. See you in the next one.